Good morning. We're waking up with Shiva La Diva. Shiva La Diva? Such a funny. You can't stop laughing with this one. What are you? You look like a bat. What are you doing with your feet? So Shiva La Diva is waking up. You have your name here, so in case you get lost, somebody can call you. Let's hope not the lifeguard reporting you. So Shiva, we're going to the beach this morning. It's 6:21. I've already managed to hang the wash. Yep. And clean a bit. I'm going to leave some food for the cat. The cat has completely disappeared. I don't know where he's hiding. I hope everything is fine, but he likes to go into hiding. Shiva, you can't hide because Shiva is quite large. You can't see maybe, but except most of the couch. So we're going to not do politics in this channel too much. Just what I said about the demonstrations is that basically whatever you think politically, there's a way to demonstrate and there's a way not to demonstrate, in my humble opinion, right, Shiva? And while the demonstrations do not take place here, I have been stuck on a bus in the middle of the demonstration, and it's not a pretty picture. I really don't see the point of using violence to demonstrate, especially if you're fighting for liberal, like you want to have a liberal democratic society, but then yesterday they set fire to the main, like there's the main junction next to the government buildings, and they just set fires there, and and of course we live in a quite conflicted area, and then this demands like police force and army force and all kinds of forces that are with the demonstrations where they should be elsewhere. And that's one concern of mine. One big concern that they're just not going to have the police and army in the right place, because now they're also doing some sort of rebellion where they say they will refuse to serve in the army. I mean, the point is, what do they expect? Do they expect the government to resign after it's been elected in a democratic process? And I think these are vigilantes. Vigilantes are people who take the law in their own hands. And I really don't want to use strong words, but I really dislike them, strongly dislike people who just decide, well, we're just going to create chaos, because I feel we have enough chaos in the Middle East without these demonstrations. I mean, who are the demonstrators? The profile of the demonstrators are people from this area. They don't have a bad financial situation, unlike, let's say, demonstrators in Paris that are like immigrants, that suffer from colonialism. These are people that are at the top of society. They have influential positions, and yet they take flags. Some of them are students, young students. Some of them are pensioners that have a quite good financial situation. They don't have to, they don't lack any financial, they don't have sort of like, oh, I don't have enough money for my old age. They don't have that situation, which is why I find it so infuriating when very wealthy people go out to demonstrate for a left-wing communist socialist government that does nothing, as far as I can see, to bridge the gap, the social economic gap. I mean, the minimum wage here is crazy low. Salaries here are crazy low, especially for jobs that I'm applying for, which are like education or special needs population. They're so low paid, it's just unbelievable that you get paid more to make someone a cup of coffee in a coffee shop than you do, let's say what I do, which is to substitute teachers or to work with special needs people. You earn much less than to take care of a person with special needs than to make a cup of coffee. Of course, you cannot keep a serious expression with this face, this funny face, this funny face. She keeps me laughing. So I really want to go to the beach early because Friday is the beginning of the weekend and there'll be a lot more people. I don't recommend going to the beach. If you don't like crowded beach, don't go to the beach. I just don't like crowded beaches. I go to the beach to find peace, and if it gets overcrowded and there's a lot of dogs, and it's not that nice. We're going to take a ball. Shiva loves to play ball, and hopefully I can film Shiva swimming. I've asked people to film Shiva and send me the clip, and nobody has so far. So I decided, well, that's a lesson for you. If you want something done, do it yourself. So I'm going to try to film her swimming. It's incredibly cute and sweet. Yesterday there were waves, and she does surf. She is not afraid of waves. We're going to make up your bed because it's a bit messy here. The couch. We're going to fold the blankets, make it nice, and then we're going to go. We're going to go to the beach because it's 6:30 soon. I'm just going to pack a bagel and avocado for me, and some treats for Shiva. And I'm going to have a coffee over there. I'm going to have a coffee at the beach. It's actually less expensive. The subsidized coffee. Since I am adopting a vegan way of life, I'm just going to have a coffee with no milk and ice cube. That's what I like nowadays. And that's life. We're going to play ball and swim a bit. Can't really swim because I'm always looking where Shiva is, but Shiva loves to swim, and it's really sweet. And I'm wishing you a nice weekend. So that's our weekend, and we're going to a musical show, a free open show. Are your ears too red? No, I don't know. Oh no. I hope she didn't get any water in her ear. Let me smell. No, your ear smells fine. Because usually what you do is if you suspect your dog has ear infection, you should smell the ear. Because yesterday she was like swimming and there were waves. And she was like, psh, I was afraid she got water in her ears. But I think she should be fine. Try to avoid going to the vets. I had elderly dogs and spent a lot of money at the vet. And also I think if it alleviates the suffering of the animal, yeah, that would be good to visit the vet. But it only created more suffering for my elderly dog, especially one of them that just had an operation, and then the treatment didn't work. And, yeah, it was necessary in a way, but in a way not. And I think, yeah, try to avoid going to the vet if you can, and try to solve the problem yourself if you can. Try to be healthy, eat healthy. She eats a fish-based diet, dog food based on fish. And I try to buy her kind of good quality food. And she does get dry food and a bit of tuna fish as well. She loves carbohydrates, which I have to, take care not to give her too much bagels and pita bread. She loves hummus. Anyway, she eats all vegetables, all fruits, like most. You cannot give dogs, you shouldn't give dogs avocado, chocolate, or tomatoes. Everything else is okay. She loves peppers and cucumbers. We're going to take cucumbers with us to the beach, and carrots. She loves that. Carrots, cucumbers, peppers, watermelon we had yesterday, even blueberries sometimes. She does not like bananas. She will eat an apple. We'll take an apple today. Sometimes we'll share an apple. Sometimes she won't like an apple. Depends. She really likes the cuddle. She likes belly rubs. It's like the number one thing she likes. So enough about that. 10 minutes. 10 minutes, Shiva. We really do need to hit the beach before everybody else will. The earlier you go, the better. I was going to go like an hour ago, but there's always something to do around here. Always. The wash and cleaning and rubbing bellies. Okay, we're gonna go now. So I'm gonna put the harness on her, and we're gonna hit the beach.
Yeah.